7 minutes to the hour, and we start our morning rush with everything you need to know before you head out to work or school.
Put down whatever you have in your hand and come to the screen right now. We need you to take a look at something. It's this silver piece right here. Waynesboro police say it came off that car involved in the hit-and-run accident on Saturday night. That crash killed 56-year-old Betty Wheeler. 25 minutes to the top of the hour, though, and right now Harrisonburg police are investigating an alleged stabbing from just hours ago. This is video of the scene there at the parking deck on East Water Street. As you can see, police were interviewing witnesses into the early morning hours. Police are on the lookout for the alleged shooter, Samuel Kevin Bridge, and they say he could still be armed. It started at the Quadrangle Apartments. Police say 26-year-old Samuel Kevin Bridge shot Jeremiah Woodson in this parking lot you see right here. And today is Virginia Tech Remembrance Day. Here's what's happening. At 9:43 this morning, there'll be an official moment of silence in the state. Then the Capitol Square bell tower will ring once for each of the 32 victims. One of the people in a classroom where Cho opened fire in 2007 is speaking on camera for the first time in 5 years. His name is Guillermo Coleman. 5 years ago today, Cho opened the wooden door to his graduate engineering class, took up a shooter's stance, and started shooting. It's something you only see here on 3. Here's how Coleman remembers it.
Eventually, you know, the student that was behind me, he got shot. And as he got shot, his blood started pouring over me.
We want to know where you were when the shootings took place and what you're remembering 5 years later. Tell us on our Facebook page. Just search WHSV TV3 Daybreak.
Almost everyone is talking about mega millions right now, and by the end of today, more than $500 million will be on the line.
And you're right, but guess what, Tom?
What?
Well, by the end of today, it could actually climb to a staggering $600 million.
What would you do with all that money? Yikes.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Just after 11 tonight. But look at these lines. It's being called Lotto Fever. Customers in 42 states, Washington, D.C., and the Virgin Islands have been buying up tickets ever since no one won that $363 million prize on Tuesday.
Today alone has just been absolutely insane.
Lots of you are probably the people she sold those tickets to, and since the story is causing such a buzz, we just had to take it to Facebook. The big question of the day, with $540 million up for grabs, what's your first move when you win? Here's some of your responses. Melissa is a jokester. She says, I'm paying off debts, helping some family and friends out, giving to charities, and then I change my name, address, and phone number. Andrew says he would make money through stocks, then live off the stock revenue and never work again. Sounds great, Andrew. But why blow your money when it can make a never-ending income stream? Those are just a couple of comments on our page. We have people planning to pay off bills, make vacations to Disney World, all sorts of comments. But we want to know what your plans are. We'll be checking our Facebook page all morning. Just search WHSV TV3 Daybreak. Share your thoughts, and maybe, just maybe, they'll end up in the next hour of the show. 20 minutes to the top of the hour. We have a number of foods sitting up here on the desk. Got some bread, some chips, some pasta. So let's take a guess. Which one of these foods adds the most sodium to your diet? But we wanted to make sure that you guys can actually sleep well, so we looked up a few tips for you to follow for you to actually get a good night's sleep. And the first one is actually sleeping comfortably. So we brought in this big pillow
right there, yeah.
This is Tom's pillow. It actually does feel pretty soft. So you want to have a comfortable pillow in a dark place and quiet.
Yeah, make sure you get the
23 minutes to the top of the hour, and lawmakers will head back to Richmond today, this time to take a final vote on the new 2-year state budget. Both the state Senate and House will meet at 3 p.m. this afternoon. Another poll, this one by CNN, shows most Republicans want Newt Gingrich and Ron Paul to step aside. 6 out of 10 say Gingrich and Paul should quit the race. Only 39% of Republicans say they want Rick Santorum to quit. Now, another CNN poll shows Mitt Romney with a 10-digit lead over Santorum in terms of nationwide Republican support.
Our other big talker this morning, teens and cell phones. If your child has one, it probably doesn't leave their sight.
Probably not, and they're not just carrying it, they're making calls on it, which some scientists say could be extremely dangerous to their health. Now, this is something that parents have been warned about for a few years now, but what's new today is that scientists are now fighting a study published just last year that failed to find a link between cell phone use and brain tumors in children and teens. All right, Tom, where's your phone?
Right here. Got my phone right here.
I need you to turn it off.
You need to turn it off.
You need to turn it off, and you need to put it in your pocket. You're laughing.
Why is that?
Because I'm kidding with you. But sadly, that is the new rule for high schoolers heading into class in Harrisonburg.
God, mate.
Students are no longer allowed to use cell phones and other devices in class unless given permission by their teacher. Just to be clear, though, students are still allowed to use them in the hallway and at lunch.